The question at the heart of Barcelona's season right now is a simple one. When the backline looks fragile, who do you trust to steady it? For weeks, the answer has been unsettled, a patchwork of starts and substitutions that has left a promising young defensive core searching for identity. Into that uncertainty stepped a familiar face wearing Denmark's red, and what he produced was not merely tidy defending, but a full-blown statement of intent. Andreas Christensen's performance for his country read like a blueprint for what Barcelona desperately need. Calm decision-making out of possession, aggression when required, and a comfort on the ball that allows a back four to build rather than cower. When a centre-back completes passes with near-perfect timing, breaks up attacks without flinching, and joins a move that creates a chance, it does more than fill a stat line. It rewrites the manager's options and forces seats on the bench to become uncomfortable. Across the last run of fixtures, Barca have looked unmoored at a heart of defence. A succession of partnerships has failed to lock down a rhythm, and the defeat to Sevilla lifted a crowd of questions that had been whispering in the stands. Is Pau Cubarsi's partner a defender who can read the game under pressure, or a stopgap rotated to manage fitness? Eric Garcia's intelligence and Araujo's physicality both bring value, but consistency has been elusive. That inconsistency is exactly why Christensen's arrival back into conversation is so combustible. Not because he is some miraculous cure, but because he offers a very particular combination of traits that fit the way Barcelona must play at high tempo. Assured passing from the back, the spatial discipline to shield Cubarsi, and the readiness to step forward when the opponent invites pressure. What made Christensen's night for Denmark compelling wasn't a single highlight reel interception, though there were several. It was the cumulative sense that he was imposing control on chaotic moments. Where others slowed and hesitated, he chose the right pass or the decisive angle. Where the team needed composure in possession, he provided it, completing sequences that shifted the team upfield and produced the kind of attacking outlet Barcelona have missed in their more frantic games. That dual capacity, to defend with authority and to move the ball with purpose, is precisely what turns a centre-back into a manager's preferred partner rather than a stopgap. If you are Hansi Flick and you watch that, you start to see how to reframe your defence. Pair Cubarsi's youthful athleticism with a composed, experienced reader of the game, and you reduce the number of moments where the entire backline looks reactive. There are tactical reasons, too, to consider a switch. Barcelona's style under Flick asks centre-backs not just to defend, but to initiate. When the build starts poorly, possession sours and the midfield is forced into salvaging acts. Christensen's temperament in possession, the kind of pass that disarms a press, and the kind of positioning that creates passing lanes, would ease that pressure. Against opponents who press aggressively, having someone who can both carry and dispatch the ball accurately buys your 11 seconds of calmer, more controlled football. In matches like Girona's next outing or the far bigger theatre of a Clasico, those seconds accumulate into meaningful advantage. Selecting him would also send a message. Form and fitness matter, and Flick isn't afraid to reward both with responsibility. Of course, selection is never just about the facts you can watch on a highlight reel. It's about timing and consequence. Dropping a regular starter or disrupting a recent pairing risks short-term friction. But in elite football, managers must be ready to upset equilibrium when the equilibrium is itself failing. If a player returns from international duty and leaves the viewer thinking a decision has been made for them, that is the moment to act. Christensen's recent run suggests he has built momentum and match sharpness, two things Barcelona have craved from their centre-backs in recent months. The upcoming fixtures are not gentle tests. They are opportunities to reassert control or to see vulnerabilities deepen. Choosing him would be a tactical gamble with a defensive logic. It rewards sharp form and tries to convert personal momentum into collective stability. Ultimately, this is the sort of storyline that divides opinion and drives conversation. A seasoned professional reminding his club what he can offer. A manager weighing the safety of the known against the potential upside of a form player. And a fan base hungry for immediate answers. Whether Flick listens to the performance tape from Denmark or sticks with continuity, the debate does them all a service. It forces scrutiny, it encourages meritocracy, and it promises stakes. Fans will be watching the lineups. Pundits will pass every pass. And if Christensen starts and delivers, the conversation will change from who should play to how did we ever doubt him? If he doesn't, the question will hang. Did Barcelona pass on a chance to steady the ship when a player proved he could help? Either way, it's the kind of football moment that turns a single evening into the turning point of a season.